Welcome to Phillip Highlights. I'm Summer, and I'm serving you the latest news of the week. Your news, our business. Prices of US goods and services probably climbed last month at a pace that remains discomforting for consumers, as well as for Federal Reserve policymakers seeking greater progress in their battle to beat back inflation. The January Consumer Price Index on 7 February is expected to increase 0.5% from a month earlier, spurred in part by higher gasoline costs. That would mark the biggest gain in 3 months. Excluding fuels and foods, so-called core prices, which battle reflect underlying inflation, are seen rising 0.4% for a second month. The slowdown in euro area inflation will still leave it just above the European Central Bank's 2% target in 2025, according to economists polled by Phillip. The headline and underlying measures are both predicted to average 2.1% that year, according to a Bloomberg survey of economists, the first that covers the period. China's regulators are checking on how the nation's major leaders are coping with the pressure from a wave of mortgage prepayments as homeowners take advantage of falling interest rates to reduce debt. The China Banking and Insurance Regulatory Commission held a meeting late last week with banks and nationwide operations to discuss the latest wave of home loan prepayments. The bank were asked to report on the amount of loans affected as well as solutions to cope with the pressure. The rating agency said in a statement on 9 February that a strong economic rebound propelled Islamic financing growth to a 5-year high of 13% in 2022, driven by a sustained pickup in working capital loans and a resilient household sector. It said this increased the share of Islamic financing to 41% of total banking system loans at end 2022 from about 38% at end 2021, further cementing Malaysia as the world's third largest Islamic banking market. That's all for today. Stay tuned for the next Phillip Highlights. This update is brought to you by Phillip Capital, your partner in finance.